Pre-truest Torah. So last week we said, Ukshu Pshatim, in the words, in Bechukas Telechu, if you go in my ways of Torah, Shetiru Amelim Torah, that you study Torah in depth. So it was a good Chazal last week or Monday, whatever we did. No, last week. I figured it would be good enough for this week too. It's like my mother used to say, leftovers. If it was good the first time, it should be good the second time. So the Gemara tells us, Gemara Sanhedrin, based on a verse in Eov. How do you say Eov in English? Anybody? Job. Right? Okay. So you can't. It has to be Job. It cannot be Job. Otherwise, you wouldn't learn it in Lakewood. But bum. Has to do with the joke I told last week. So the pasuk says, Adam, a man, la'amo yulad, was created la'amo, for melus, to work hard, toil and work. So the Gemara wants to know, what does it mean? Does it work hard? Does it be a hard worker, selling suits, designing chazarah, whatever you do there, or being a therapist, maybe being a lawyer? If I had more ideas, then is that what it means? What does it mean, Shmuel, to be Amma Torah, to toil in Torah? So in this building, the answer to that Gemara is La'Amma B'Torah. Okay?
Say the Lakewood joke.
I did it already. To study Torah in depth. Okay? Adam La'Amma Yulad, La'Amma B'Torah. Now, it could be that you could say a nice Gishmak Vart. I think Reb Chaim Soloveitchik says this right. So Gishmak. Now, a child, a fetus in its mother, is taught the whole Torah. Okay? Now, it doesn't say that he learns the Bamelis. It says he's taught the whole Torah. So the simple pshat is that it doesn't do it in depth learning. It doesn't, as I say in Yiddish, however on it. He's taught everything. He's given over the whole Torah. So what is missing?
Effort.
Amelus.
That's what I meant.
Says Chaim Soloveitchik, he did a great job, Shmuel.
Thank you.
What's he missing? He's missing Amelus. Says Reb Chaim, beautiful pshat. That's pshat in the pasuk. Shetiru Amelim B'Torah. What a person, Adam la'amo yulad. You hear the pshat? Beautiful pshat. Adam la'amo yulad. Why was man created? The whole purpose of Torah. The whole purpose of the world is for Torah. He has Torah already. What has it been created for? Adam la'amo yulad. A man was created for Amelus. Because to have Torah, he could have done in his mother's stomach. What was missing Amelus? The Adam la'amo yulad. He was created only for Amelus. Because just to learn Torah, that he could have done in his mother's stomach. Amelus, you have to come into this world for. That's right. In the Chukas say Telechu. This is my Kiddush. Telechu, to go. Meaning, to go out into this world, is Shetiru Amelim B'Torah. The same Reb Chaim, that he wants to say pshat in the pasuk. If Adam la'amo yulad, a man was created for Amelus, I want to say maybe that's also hinted to in this chazal. Why telechu? Why do you go? Meaning leave your mother's stomach? Telechu? Shetiru Amelim B'Torah, in order to study Torah in depth. While we're on the subject, I can't not tell you the famous pshat from the Psucha Bunim Mipeshischa on this verse. I think he says it. Why did Yaakov want to go? He had the best Rebbe. He had the Malach.
Why did he want to go?
Yeah. It said that whenever Rivka would pass through a base medrash, he would want to go to the base medrash. When she would pass through a Avodah Zarah, Esav would want to go out to the Avodah Zarah. So I understand why Esav would want to go out to the Avodah Zarah. I can't imagine there was too much Avodah Zarah activities in the Rivka's stomach. But why did Yaakov want to go out? He had the best Rebbe, the Malach. What's the famous answer, Max? Very good. I like that answer. A beautiful answer. No, very good. At least somebody was listening the last few minutes. There's a reason why I called on Max. Wasn't sure why I called on Max, but now I know why. He knew the answer. Shlomo, why did
I think he's covering up. He didn't think I knew the answer.
Yaakov
don't actually have the
wants to
answer.
go out. Why did Yaakov want to go out? He had the Malach. He had the best Rebbe.
What he said. What he said.
Shlomo, you figured it out yet?
Well, I'm going with Max's
Do what he
answer.
said.
The answer says the Heilige Reciprocal Bunim is what?
You want to earn it.
Okay, yeah, Melus. Yeah, that's Max's teretz. The answer he gave is you could have the best Rebbe.
He's tired of.
You could have the Malach as your Rebbe. But to have Esav as a classmate, he wanted to get out of there. Beautiful lesson. You can have the best Rebbe. You can have the best thing.
I was gonna say living in a foot by foot, square area is a little bit.
Okay, fine, very good. I like that. But it's a beautiful insight. I think in that shot that to have the best, the Talmidim are very important. We're going to be missing the backbone, the founder of this year.
I can contradict that
When
with
he
another
leaves.
Rebbe.
not going
Who's
anywhere.
like the extremely, one of the biggest Gedolim of the past 10 years.
Anybody?
Yeah, like the beard thing.
Okay, so that was the after a brief commercial break. That was the shot from, I think it was Reb Simcha Bunim. That you can have the best Rebbe, you can have the Malach as your Rebbe, but to be in the same class with Esav, with Rasha, no good. Torah tells us in this week's parsha, Hashem tells Moshe, Bamidbar. Okay, and then we go through the whole parsha Bamidbar. Hence, the name of this week's parsha is Parshas Bamidbar. So, the end of Bechukosai, it says, Eila mitzvos asher tziva Hashem es Moshe. These are the mitzvos that Hashem told Moshe. And then it starts, Hashem spoke to Moshe by Midbar, in the Midbar. Okay? Max, everything okay over there? Okay. So, what is the connection between the end of last week's parsha and the beginning of this week's parsha? Okay? So maybe it's as follows. Chazal tell us, Torah can only be acquired through a person that makes himself like a midbar. So Torah, meaning Shavuos, which we will start next week, can only be after Bamidbar. Bamidbar and then Shavuos. A person wants to do Shavuos, wants to keep the Torah, wants to follow the Torah, has to be like a midbar. What's that mean, like a midbar? A midbar, the wilderness, is open to everyone. A person should be open to everyone. Should be honored. Shouldn't be a bagaiva. Shouldn't be haughty. Should be humble. You hear the play on words? Open to everyone.
Wait, so Bamidbar always happens before Shavuos?
Every time. Why? Because you have to go through by midbar to get Shavuos. Person has to be like a midbar. That's going to be the next piece. But so that's the connection. Eila mitzvos asher tziva Hashem es Moshe. These are the mitzvos Hashem told Moshe, and then it says Hashem told Moshe by midbar. Why? To show that the reason why Moshe Rabbeinu was able to be the one that was the teacher of Klal Yisrael is the midbar, because he made himself like a midbar, like the wilderness. And that's why we read Bamidbar before Shavuos, because on Shavuos we receive the Torah, and we said a person can only receive the Torah if they make himself like a midbar. That's why before we read the Torah on Shavuos, before we accept the Torah, we have Parshas Bamidbar to show us this Indian that a person has to make himself like a midbar, open to everyone, an honor, humble, and then he can receive the Torah HaKadosh.